I think the Jaguars got some swagger back on Sunday.
I didn't even know that. Keep doing your thing, but kill it, boy.
A 500-yard day on offense, a career day by a wide receiver, and the quarterback.
Now sets up 2nd and 12. Bortles has a man. It's Dante Moncrief, touchdown Jacksonville.
A suffocating defense.
Territory with the rookie quarterback Sam Darnold, hoping to get some help.
You know, we got the official on top, ruling a safety.
And it is.
It was a dominating effort, but not a completely satisfying one.
Yeah, I'm beaten up. I am beaten up. I am.
Now, a showdown awaits in the Midwest.
It's a great challenge. You know, we pride ourselves on being a really good defense, so this is a great challenge for us.
It's a Victory Monday edition of Jaguars All Access.
This is Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group. It's time to step up to luxury. Fields matters because you matter.
Hey, let's go, man. Hey, give me 60 minutes, all you got. Fly around, let's have fun, let's stay together.
Eyes along the right sideline. That ball's caught by Dante Moncrief. Inside the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown!
Hey, about time we stop throwing it back.
How good was that pass right there from Blake Bortles? Maybe one of the best I've ever seen him make. Blake Bortles with a career day, 388 yards passing. The Jags cruise to victory, 31-12, and are 3-1 now on the season. Welcome, everybody. A live look at Mellow Mushroom here in Avondale. And we love when the kids come out, and they're here to see Dede Westbrook and Calais Campbell and this guy right here, Jeff Lageman, as well. Jags are 3-1, haven't started 3-1 since 2007, Jeff.
Well, it's interesting how coaches kind of do that. You know, they break up a football season into quarters just like a football game, and Doug Brown very pleased that they came out 3-1 after the first quarter. And what a great performance by the offense. 1 week ago, you had dropped balls and holding penalties and delay of games, and also this week, they found their rhythm.
They certainly did that, and they did it in fantastic style, dominating style. There were some mistakes, and we'll talk about that with the guys, but at the end of the day, when you can celebrate a win on your home field, are you really going to complain much? And now they hit the road. It's going to be an interesting October, right? On the road the next 2 weeks at Kansas City, at Dallas.
Yeah, and it's hard to get past this week because Kansas City is one of the hottest teams in football. In fact, they're playing on Monday Night Football tonight on the road against the Denver Broncos, which is to the Jaguars' advantage because it's going to be a short week. They're traveling back to Kansas City late tonight, so that's a good thing, and I guarantee you every player that wears teal is going to be watching that game tonight.
Yeah, Jaguars All Access presented by Fields Auto Group. That means you guys will be watching that Monday night game potentially. Say hello to the mayor of Saxonville, Calais Campbell, everybody. Back every Monday night. Boy, was that defense good. And I still want to figure out who should get credit for the safety. We'll get to that in a moment. And then Dede Westbrook, best game as a pro. Congratulations. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Go crazy. You did go crazy yesterday.
Most definitely, most definitely.
Hey, how much fun was that? And why is this football team so good at bouncing back? If you go back to last year and now this year, after a loss, this football team is really good.
I mean, of course, nobody wants to lose, you know, and we just know we have to take things a lot more serious. And, you know, it's easy to bounce back after a loss because you know you're not as good as you want to be. You know, we take that into that week of preparation and we prepare ourselves and we're all focused and locked in on one goal, and that's to win that week.
Let me take you back to last Monday after the previous loss, because as a group, the wide receiver group, it wasn't your best. How was your wide receivers coach, Keenan McCardell, in that meeting?
Oh, God. You know, considering the fact that obviously he played the position for many, many years, you know, he's never okay. You know, we can go out there and we can play great. We can have one of the best games, and he will still tell us it wasn't good enough. You know, so he's one of those guys, you know, and we respect him a lot. You know, everything he say is very meaningful, and we take it into consideration, and that's why we are the way we are.
We're going to get to Calais Campbell. He's the star of this show, and that defense was really good. But we're watching the offense go a little bit. Why were you guys so successful? 388 yards, 500 yards of total offense. It looked like you found a soft spot in that defense multiple times. Did you just like the way the matchup worked out?
I mean, the matchup was great, you know, but all week. Like, we came into it early in the week, and we knew how we played offensively last week. It wasn't us. You know, and, of course, we know our defense is going to go out there and compete each and every week, and we have to pick up the slack. You know, everyone looks at us. And we were kind of the weak link last week, you know, and so we knew that, and we had to go in and we game plan and we took things serious, like I said before, and we just executed, dialed in on everything, and everything was working for us.
And for a defense, when the offense is hitting on all cylinders and you're facing a rookie quarterback for a defense, that feels pretty good.
Yeah, there's no better feeling. You know, when the offense is making plays, play after play, put points on the board. You know, on defense, man, we go out there and just having fun, getting 3 and outs, man. It was just taking turns making plays, man. It felt pretty good.
The stat sheet came out today. This Jaguars defense, #1 in the NFL, 14 points per game. #1 in the NFL, 260 yards given up per game. #1 passing defense. It's one of the best defenses, if not the best defenses in the NFL. Yet we're in that locker room yesterday after the game, and you guys are not satisfied. Give us a sense of why.
Yeah, you know, we feel like we could have played a lot better. You know, I mean, obviously, you know, you're not going to always – the play's not always going to go your way. You know, they get paid too, they're going to make plays. But we feel like if we bring our A game, you know, every single play like we can, that we can shut out teams. We can win games by bigger margins. We can get more turnovers. We can get more big plays, sacks, forced fumbles. And we know just how good we can be. So, yeah, we're a good defense. We know we're one of the best defenses in the NFL right now, but we want to be the best.
All right, let's take a look at some of the great plays from yesterday. There are plenty of them. We begin with our Baptist Health game-changing moments.
This is the Baptist game-changing moments.
All right, two-parter here. Give Logan Cook, the rookie punter, a lot of credit. Got another one inside the 5, Jeff.
A lot of credit. It was his best game, a 44.5-yard net punting average in this one. He checks it up down to the 2-yard line, and then it sets up a great defensive play. But kudos to Logan Cook. Outstanding game, his best game yet.
And then what happened? Who gets credit for the safety?
That's a great team effort. I tell you, he was going down when I hit him, but Marcel wasn't going to just let it. He had to make sure. And I love that about him. That's good football, good team football.
But a great inside move by you, beating Kelvin Beachum, the tackle. Great, powerful move by Marcel Darius, kind of coming around the outside of the offensive line. And both of you guys got to get credit for this, because without either one of you, that play doesn't happen for a safety.
First safety for the Jacksonville Jaguars since 2014, by the way. Baptist Health game-changing moment #2, Jeff.
Well, this is a 3rd and 14 and a completion to James O'Shaughnessy. Watch Blake here in the pocket. I talked about pocket presence. There he does. He slides up and he slides out, buys time. James O'Shaughnessy gets open. You move the chains. And remember, this was a couple plays after the Jaguars had a sack and it brought up a 2nd and 20. They chip away with 2 downs, and then it sets up the big play to T.J. Yeldon. And I'd mentioned earlier about the Jets having some issues on defense, and Dede, nothing to take away from you guys as an offense, but I think this T.J. Yeldon completion kind of illustrates something that I'm talking about, because T.J. ends up essentially walking in the end zone untouched.
Yeah, pretty good stuff there for T.J. Yeldon. Kind of an easy one. And hey, hang on to the football maybe another yard, okay? Just to be sure that you get in the end zone when that happens.
He flipped it into the air way before he should have.
Yeah,
that's for certain.
All right, Baptist Health game-changing moment #1. And you've seen the play a couple of times. It's worth seeing again, Jeff.
Well, and this is against the free agent, Tremaine Johnson, the cornerback. And I'm going to tell you, Dede, Tremaine Johnson was a high-priority free agent for the New York Jets. He couldn't keep up with Dante Moncrief.
Oh, definitely not. We kind of knew that going in. You know, last week whenever they played, we seen how lazy he was and lackadaisical on everything, and we knew we can lull him to sleep. And that's pretty much what we did. We were gunning at him the whole game, and Dante obviously got behind him and ended up with a big play.
I'm going to ask you a little bit later about that celebration, too, what's going on. I know you guys got all sorts of dances you're ready to break out. Take a live look at TIAA Bank Field. 3-game homestand in the books. Yeah, it was hot the last few weeks, and now hopefully the Jags get hot through the month of October. Big one against Houston on October 21st, but the Jags at the bank just one time in the next 6 weeks, so they'll have to be road warriors, and part of that is defense travels. Calais, are you ready to take it on the road to Arrowhead?
Yes, we are. You know, anytime you go on the road, you have to bring your defense and your special teams. Those are 2 things that have to show up big for you to have a chance. Obviously, when the offense plays big, you know, we're going to win a lot of ball games, but Kansas City is going to be a crazy place to play. You know, they have that crazy home field advantage, but with our defense and really with our team, you know, I think we're up for any challenge.
Now, a big challenge for you guys, and against good football teams, the plays that you kind of left on the table, so to speak, in yesterday's ball game, a lot of people would say that it was 3 interceptions that were dropped. It was actually 4. because there was one that kind of went through the arms, okay, of one of the guys. And so you had A.J. with an opportunity, Jalen with an opportunity, Gibson's got negated. I mean, heck, you just got to make those plays against a team like the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes, you do. You know, opportunities like that, those are how you close out ball games. And usually when you miss those opportunities, it comes back to bite you. Now, we are good enough to be able to handle that this week. You know, but going forward against those really good playoff-type caliber teams, you know, it's going to be really tough to win those ball games when we miss out on those opportunities.
The Jags secondary yet to have an interception. Patrick Mahomes, the young QB, yet to throw an interception. Something's got to give next Sunday at Arrowhead. Let's talk more about the receiving core. Why have you guys come together? How much growth is there to attain with some of these yourself, Keelan Cole, obviously Dante Moncrief's new, DJ Chark we haven't even seen much. Tell us about that room a little bit, especially with Marquise not there.
Honestly, we bonded together like none other. You know, like everyone has a group message, you know, you type back and forth. But with us, we actually go out and do different things. And for me, that's different. You know, I've been a part of different teams, and never have I ever, you know, took it as far as outside of the stadium or outside of the team oriented. We go play golf, we go ride go-karts, you know, we just do everything together. It's a brotherhood, it's a band of brothers, and it starts there. And I feel like that relationship is being built outside, and then when we come in, we're easy to talk to. It's a relationship thing. We speak to each other with respect, brotherhood, and then we just build from that.
Who's the best golfer?
Me.
You didn't sound too confident.
Me.
All right, when we come back, this guy goes to the film room. More about the Jags' big win, 3-1 to start the year, and the Kansas City Chiefs await. We'll get into that matchup here on Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group. We are live at Mellow Mushroom in Avondale, having some fun on a Victory Monday in Jacksonville, Florida.
You can step up to luxury now.
Hello, I'm Dan Fields. Whatever you're driving, you can step up to luxury now at Mercedes-Benz of Jacksonville and Mercedes-Benz of Orange Park.
And now you can lease a new 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 for only $469 per month for 36 months.
Like a family that's been here for a long time. Makes a difference. Where I do my business, I want to be appreciated.
Mercedes-Benz of Jacksonville on Atlantic Boulevard and Mercedes-Benz of Orange Park on Blanding Boulevard.
When things go wrong and you're in unfamiliar territory, you need a team of attorneys who've got your back, are dedicated to outmaneuvering and outplaying the competition, who know the terrain and will go anywhere they're needed to defend your rights.
I'm Eddie Farah. I'm Chuck Farah. We've been protecting you and your family since 1979.
Check this out. There it is, the day you became a business owner. You learned pretty quickly that when it's your name on the door, you have to make the decisions. And at some point you realize that your competitors might be doing a better job at finding new customers. Well, at Web.com, we're here to help your small business market like a bigger business. Call 800-862-8704 now and receive a free online marketing review from Web.com.
After a major storm, you can count on JEA to safely restore power as quickly as possible, beginning with critical infrastructure, hospitals, shelters, and police and fire stations. Next, we put all of our resources into restoring power to neighborhoods and businesses. And we won't stop until every customer's outage is resolved. Because when the community you serve is home, there's more than power on the line. Learn more at JEA.com.
It's a place where time slows down. It's where our heroes return. And it's where the heart is. Dreamfinders Homes. Homes built to fit your lifestyle.
Jaguars All Access is presented by Fields Auto Group. It's time to step up to luxury. Go to fieldsauto.com. Fields matters because you matter.
We are making some noise here at Mellow Mushroom in Avondale. Yeah, we are. Jags get the win over the Jets, 31-12. Welcome back to Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group. Brent Martineau, along with Jags wide receiver Dede Westbrook. All right, everybody talks about the breakaway ability and big plays. Not too many people talk about you in terms of the physical play. Yesterday, you showed that off, the run after the catch. You got some of that in your game, don't you?
Most definitely. I like to think that I'm strong, and I'm built for it tough. At the end of the day, I just know it'll be really bad, just going into it. I like to fight for every yard. It's out there for me to obtain, and if I'm not down, I'm considered up, and so I just much rather keep moving forward.
Yeah, you showed that off yesterday. You also showed off some dance moves. You got to take us through this. Between you and Moncrief, what's going on here? I mean, we're seeing a little video up on the screen. What's that dance?
That's just me working my shoulders. I'm just working out. That's how I vibe. You know what I mean? I'm ready to play then at that point, and Dante, it's just something he brought. He liked to rock out. That's what he calls it. And so he got his guitar. And Cole is the funniest. He pretty much brings the guitar. He brings it out for him, hands it to him, and then as he put the headphones.
He don't like to dance, does he?
Yeah.
He don't like
Cole, I don't know. We got to work with Cole. We got to work with him.
Hey, show us that dance a little bit. Get these guys dance. You guys dance at all? I mean, comes on the kid. You got no?
Hey.
Yeah, there we go. You got a little something. I like it. All right, Jeff, take us to the film room.
Well, Brent, I can tell you that after that game, the New York Jets head coach Todd Bowles talked about how they've got to start over from scratch because their defense didn't play very well. And a lot of people ask me, how come these guys look so open some weeks? Well, this week they were certainly open, and let's jump into the film room to see why.
This is the Baptist Film Room.
Great offenses and quarterbacks take advantage of defensive mistakes, and Blake Bortles identifies it right away. You can see that Buster Skrine is playing zone. Everybody else with the Jets is playing man, and it leaves Dede Westbrook wide open on the underneath crossing route. Easy completion, but also a great job by Bortles drifting out of the pocket to buy time and a clean throwing lane. And the RPO look stresses linebackers in a big way. Watch the linebacker specifically. The fake handoff and the swing possible pass to Corey Grant holds the linebacker shallow, allowing Dede to get behind. And the second level is too deep to interfere. Perfect play setup, perfect design. Great job by Nathaniel Hackett, giving Dede plenty of room. And the Jets are in man coverage on this one, and this is a rub route. Watch Niles Paul, the tight end. Vertical release, that's not interference. That's just running a route to clear the way for Dede to come underneath. And Buster Skrine, the cornerback, has no chance to make a play on this. And Dede is wide open once again, and boy, does he make things happen after he makes the catch. And Bortles, I thought, was exceptional in the pocket all day, including this one where he makes Avery Williamson, the linebacker, miss, who is unblocked. Now let's pause it right here. Take a look at Dede. He's going to line up the big man, Leonard Williams. But he lays off. That's an illegal block if he follows through. But what does he say? Let's find out. All right, so first of all, we got to get the big man's thought there. You probably appreciated him not taking the shot there.
Yeah, that's a business decision, because Leonard Williams, that's a big dude. He's physical, It's a smart move, Go ahead and let him miss out on that one.
But I did notice that Leonard Williams turned and had some things to say to you. So what did you say to him? Did you go, boo?
Honestly, when I saw him, I was scared myself. Because, he looks big on the TV, but in person, he's really, really big. And so as I was running towards him, I started yelling at the top of my lungs, just to get his attention. And I scared him whenever I did so. And so whenever he came back to me, he didn't have really nice words to say.
We got to take a break here on Jaguars All Access. More with Dede and Calais after this.
Attention Jaguars fans, Ashley Home Store is where you'll find the perfect Tempur-Pedic mattress to power your life. As the #1 Tempur-Pedic retailer in America and the official furniture and mattress store of the Jacksonville Jaguars, Ashley Home Store is now offering Jaguars fans special pricing and 72 months no-interest financing. Just tell them the Jaguars sent you. Plus, a portion of every mattress sold helps provide free beds to local children in need. Shop for Tempur-Pedic at Ashley Home Store today. And go Jaguars.
Jaguars fans are gearing up and saving big at Fanatics.com. The world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and Jaguars players you love. Shop the most trusted brands, exclusive designs by Fanatics, and autographed collectibles from today's biggest stars. Join Fanatics Rewards today and earn fan cash on every purchase. Shop now and save 20% with promo code JAGS. Fanatics.com. Officially licensed everything.
You want to bring the heat? Prove it. With carbs to help fuel muscles. And electrolytes to help replace what you lose in sweat. Study, tested, proven. Nothing beats Gatorade.
At McGowan's Heating and Air Conditioning, we're not only your local AC company, we are Jacksonville.
We're at the beach, and we're season ticket holders. We're fighting traffic, and we sponsor your kid's school.
We are the AC company that delivers comfort to your home and the quality air your family breathes.
We are McGowan's, and we are Bold Cities.
First Coast.
Duval's. Jacksonville's AC company.
Official partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Call today at 904-264-COOL.
Little moments. Big milestones. At TIAA Bank, we know the path to a lifetime of success includes some pretty meaningful stops along the way. That's why we focus on serving our clients and communities to deliver results that exceed expectations and help our clients achieve success. So while you're out there making the most of every moment, we'll be here making sure your money does too.
Jaguars All Access is brought to you by Baptist Health, changing healthcare for good. Fanatics, officially licensed everything. TIAA Bank, created to serve, built to perform.
We got people dancing and laughing. Victory Monday, so much fun here on Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group at Mellow Mushroom in Avondale. Brent Martineau along with Jeff Lageman.
Yeah, and Calais, you got Dede over there. You've obviously taught him a lot because you taught him how to make a good business decision. You got to continue to teach the young man.
Oh, you already know I will. All right, man. Every time I'm around you, you always going crazy. And next you know, you have a company called Go Crazy. This first question is from Mason Fountain. He wants to know, how'd you come up with Go Crazy?
Well, Go Crazy pretty much came about whenever I was a young boy. You know, I witnessed my mother struggle with me and 3 other siblings. And I walked in in a room with her crying at one point, you know, and I was asking her what was wrong. I was about 9, 10 years old. And she was just telling me how the lights was going to be cut off and how she wasn't going to be able to pay the light bill and for me to go to my aunt's, you know. And as I was sitting there with her, like watching her cry, she was just telling me, Dede, like, no matter where does life take you, no matter what happened, you know, you just promised me you're going to go crazy in everything you do. And so I took that and I ran with it. And from that point, you know, I went to a junior college, became an All-American. Went to OU, became an All-American. Ended up getting drafted here, you know, and things are starting to work out in my favor. So that's where it came from.
Yes, sir. Next thing's Pro Bowl. All right, this next question is from Sam's Rose now. Wants to know what your favorite TV show was as a kid.
I think that's like every little kid's TV show today, and that's SpongeBob. I still watch it.
SpongeBob SquarePants. This last one's from Jessica Britos. What was your favorite thing to do on your day off?
My favorite thing to do, I have a dog. His name is LV. And on my days off, I usually take him for a walk. Take him down to the beach. You know, pretty much have fun with him on my days off.
I can see that. You seem like a dog lover. You're a good man. I don't care what they say about you. Back to you, Jeff.
All right, guys, we are going to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs coming up in just a bit. Jaguars receivers DJ Chark and Dante Moncrief will be at the Publix at Nocatee Town Center tomorrow night from 5 to 6 on behalf of Tide Pods. The guides will be bagging groceries for fans, so head on out and say hello. This video is from the Publix on 210. Jadon Mickens was out there a couple weeks back. If you purchase Tide Pods at Publix tomorrow night, you will receive a reusable Jaguars Tide grocery bag. We'll be right back.
After a major storm, you can count on JEA to safely restore power as quickly as possible, beginning with critical infrastructure, hospitals, shelters, and police and fire stations. Next, we put all of our resources into restoring power to neighborhoods and businesses. And we won't stop until every customer's outage is resolved. Because when the community you serve is home, there's more than power on the line. Learn more at JEA.com.
2017 began the year, my central nervous system was shutting down on me. I just kept on trying to fight through it. They knew there was something wrong and just no one could tell me what it was. It wasn't until I was at Baptist MD Anderson and that's where I found my diagnosis and, the search was finally over. I was diagnosed with stage 4 brain cancer. There's no stage 5. Baptist MD Anderson went outside the box to treat me aggressively. I'm here today solely for that reason. I can't be more grateful or thankful enough.
You're the doers, the thinkers, and the makers. The disruptors, the innovators, the movers, a drop of this, and shapers. You're the builders, the high flyers, and the triers. The make it happen, get it done, up all-nighters. Your job is making the world work. Ours is helping you do it. Reshape work with Konica Minolta. Check this out.
There it is. The day you became a business owner. You learned pretty quickly that when it's your name on the door, you have to make the decisions. And at some point you realize that your competitors might be doing a better job at finding new customers. Well, at Web.com, we're here to help your small business market like a bigger business. Call 800-862-8704 now and receive a free online marketing review from Web.com.
On Sundays, it's all about the Jags, and your official Jaguar station, CBS 47, is going all in.
It's an Action Sports Jags Day.
Pre-game, the game, post-game, and a primetime wrap-up.
It's the ultimate game day experience.
With inside access, you can't get anywhere else.
And we have you covered from morning till night.
So turn it to your official station, then do this.
Action Sports Jags Day, Sunday on CBS 47. Now, your Gatorade headlines.
G-Series Prime headlines. Hey, you're going to be watching the Chiefs-Broncos tonight? Everybody in here should be scouting the Chiefs. These guys will. Jags go to Kansas City next week, Sunday, 1 o'clock game on CBS 47. Welcome back to Mellow Mushroom in Avondale. Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group. By the way, Blake Bortles facts in the house tonight. The guy that runs the Blake Bortles facts account, Mike, he's here. So shout out to him here from New York. All right, guys. The Chiefs, what a great matchup. Maybe the best matchup in the NFL going into this coming week. Will you watch the game tonight? How much do you scout watching that game? And what about the matchup?
Yeah, I love watching live action games and seeing just like the way it feels, getting a feel for it overall as a whole. They're great. they have so many weapons, for us as a defense, we have so many weapons, so it's going to be a great matchup.
And you can hear. If there's audibles or anything like that, you can hear cadence and those type of things. And Dede, with the Kansas City Chiefs, all the attention is really going on their offense. This is an opportunity for you guys to go against the Kansas City defense and do well.
Right. We just pretty much know that obviously their offense is going to score points. We hope not, but it's bound to happen. But at the end of the day, we're going to have to bring our A game and, of course, put up points as well.
All right, man. Dede Westbrook, Calais, Campbell. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Here's your work week, 5 whole days. Here's Senator Nelson's work week. Yep, just 3 days. 46 years in politics, but Nelson's never worked a real job. And Nelson failed to show up for national security hearings 45% of the time. No-show Nelson skipped hearings on ISIS, Russia, North Korea. It's time to retire, No-Show Nelson. Give him the rest of the week off.
I'm Rick Scott. I approve this message. Let's get to work.
I believe that health care should be a right, not a privilege. In the state of Florida, everyday working people, middle-class people, should not be one illness away from bankruptcy. My name is Andrew Gillum, and as governor, I'll expand Medicaid for over 800,000 working people, protect Floridians with pre-existing conditions, and protect Medicare for all of our seniors. Together, we can make health care affordable for all. Let's bring it home, Florida.
When it comes to cancer treatment,
every detail matters.